Hi everyone, it's Global Scholarships and I'm your host. As I hope you're all doing well, I hope everything's going great. And today we'll see the application procedure of University of Vienna in Austria. So this is the highest ranking university in Austria, and the application procedure can be a bit daunting. Like there are a lot of details. You can have difficulties about like where to go. I did, but don't worry, we're gonna go through the entire application, and in the end, you will be able to submit your application to the university. Okay, so we just start by Googling the name of the university. A better way usually is to Google the name of the university with globalscholarships.com, but we don't really yet have a page for this university since they don't offer a lot of scholarships, etc. So let's hit enter and let's go to their website. Okay, here we click on studies. And then prospective student, since we are a prospective student trying to get into this university. And then we click on bachelor and diploma programs. Right now, they're accepting bachelor applications for a lot of programs for, I think, summer semester. But of course, that will kind of change depending on when you're watching this video. So let's click on this. And here we are at the bachelor page. Here we have degree programs, admission, entrance exam, tuition fee, study organization, etc., etc. You can get information about all of these going through here, and you should, of course. And then here we have offered bachelor diploma programs. You can click on any one of these to get more information, or you can just click on admission here. And here we have admission procedure at University of Vienna, bachelor, master, teacher education, and non-degree program. We're going to click on bachelor diploma here. And here we have like English bilingual degree programs and German degree programs. And as you will see, some of these are degree programs with entrance exam procedure, or some of these are like just degree programs you can apply to, like history, geography. You have physics, for which you have to apply with compulsory online self-assessment, which is basically like kind of like a 20-30 minute thing you have to take in German, because like since these are German degree programs, so if you're going to go and study, you have to know at least some German. I think like C1 is the requirement. Let's choose any one of these actually. Let's go physics perhaps. Admission procedure bachelor program in physics, secondary school leaving certificate and citizenship from Austria or Germany. Here we have secondary school leaving certificate from non-EU EA and German language level below C1. I have to choose one of these. I'm going to choose secondary school leaving certificate from non-EU EA, which is what I suspect a lot of you will be, and German language level C1 because that's the requirement. Admission to the bachelor program, detailed information on the admission procedure for applicants with secondary school leaving certificate from a non-EU EA country and German language level C1 or higher. So we have here deadlines, we have here required documents, which are your valid passport or personal ID card, all page of your original secondary school leaving certificate, list of subjects in its original version. Please note the info for secondary school leaving certificates from non-EU EA countries. For some countries like Iran, Turkey, China, you also need a proof of your university entrance exam, list of subjects in its original version, if available transcripts, diplomas in their original version, proof of language proficiency at level C1, if applicable, proof of belonging to a group of persons according to the decree of groups of persons. You can click here to learn more. Your steps in the admission procedure. First, you complete the online self-assessment. It serves as a guide for choosing a degree program. You'll find out you will find out to what extent the chosen degree program corresponds to your expectations and interests. Preparing the required documents, applying for admission, and waiting for your admission letter. Activate your account in USpace. So basically, this is their portal. I'm going to go through online self-assessment later. And because first I want to show you like where you have to use that information, like they give you a key or something like that, a code. So here we click on account registration. We're going to create our account in this portal, this university. By the way, I'm going to use some like fake information here for demonstration purposes, but in the end, I'm not going to send the application to the university anyway. Okay, let's go. First name, surname, email address, etc., etc. Let's create our account. I read and accept the terms of use, etc., etc. Continue to step 2. Let's choose that as well. These are the user IDs that are available. Let's choose John07, kind of like Bond07. Let's choose our password. Then we have emergency email address. We don't have to do that. I, John Doe, want to reset the U account password using my emergency email address. Why is it an emergency email address? Anyway, so that's the email address that we gave them. Let's click on step 3. Reserved, not active yet. For activation, click on the activation link you have received by email within the next 24 hours. We're going to do that now. Okay, activate account. Let's click on that. That was, by the way, that was a page that the activation link took me. All right, welcome to Uspace. To continue with your registration in Uspace, please log in. I do not remember the name. Click on login. Password. Good. Now we are in the portal. We have application checklist, room information, help information, welcome, etc., etc. To start our application, we click on study. Okay, so first we need to fill in our personal data. Title, name, date of birth, gender, or we can choose diverse, citizenship. I'm not going to choose Turkey here. Let's choose Albania. Sure, why not? I'm just going to choose Turkey. Please upload your file, postcard, passport or ID card. Okay, this is our passport ID card. Of course, I'm not uploading my own, which is valid until 4/1/20. Okay, home address. If delivery address is different, you also have to fill in this postal code. Place. I'm going to just write in is like the city that I live in. I'm not sure what that is, like place as in, anyway, Turkey. I read the privacy policy of the University of Vienna and I consent to the processing of my here given data. And let's click on this and save. Okay, we're done with that. Now we can start our application. Here we can apply for admission to a degree program. The individual steps are described under HIF, which is help. Currently, there are no applications in the list. Let's click on bachelor or diploma. Choose physics, I believe, was the one that we're trying to go for. Okay, so we started our application. Now we are editing our application. So this is for semester 2026, summer semester, secondary school leaving certificate. So we're going to upload a lot of documents here. I'm just going to upload like random stuff, but you'll of course have to make sure that all of your documents are in order. There's nothing wrong, etc. Okay. Please upload your secondary school leaving certificate, all pages as one document. If you have not completed your secondary school leaving certificate yet, fill in the mandatory fields and select no. I'll just say I do have a secondary school leaving certificate. Let's say Turkey, school type, non-Austrian secondary school leaving certificate. Sure. Language of issuance. It's going to be in English. Probably. Date of issuance, 0. I mean, if you can get it in German, of course, that would be better. But a lot of high schools at least provide you with an English one. If you ask for, I think you have to apostolate that. I'm not sure. We're going to see. Okay, I've chosen a random document here. And all of this is done. Let's click on save. Apostille required. Necessary for the following documents. Respective document and apostille still have to be uploaded as one joint document. So you have to apostolate this English document. Completed degree program. We don't have any completed degree programs. So other documents and proof. Here we're going to have to upload our proof of proficiency in German at level C1. Upload a proof in the section other documents and proof, which is this section. You can submit your application for admission without a proof of German language proficiency at level C1. And attend university preparation program of the Vienna University. I can click here to get information about that. Required documents for your application. You have to upload a proof of German language proficiency at level A2 in the section other. I think you can apply the same for these. If you applied for admission, etc., etc. If you already have a proof of German language proficiency at a higher level, C1, also upload this proof as certificate of, yeah, you get the idea. Please upload the list of subjects in this section, this basically. So first, let's start with our proof of proficiency in German at level C1, because that should be enough for now. German, country, let's say Turkey. Language of issuance would be German, I guess. Let's say this year. And the document. Okay, so that's done. That's good. So we're gonna also upload the same document, same proof, as certificate of proficiency in German at level A2, okay? because like this is for a different requirement, that is for a different requirement, but C1 also proves A2. And more importantly, that's what they say here. Okay, uploading the same document, same. Okay, German at level C1, German at level A2. Now we're gonna upload the list of subjects. Here is the list of subjects, contributions, Turkey, language. Let's choose English and see what happens if we can. Okay, everything seems to be in order here. Now let's go with the online self-assessment. This degree program requires an OSA. Applications for admission cannot be submitted without a completed OSA. You can click here. Minimum duration 40 minutes if you read it, which you should. I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to do a whole tutorial on OSA because that would be, as you can see, very long, about 40 minutes just for OSA. Basically, you click there, you can turn this to English. Interactive tasks introduce you to key areas. You get the information here. But basically, if you have to do the one for the program you have chosen, OSA for physics. But when you actually get to the OSA, it's in German. Yeah, you cannot do it in English. And if you want to study in, I mean, as far as I can see, there is no English. So it's in German. So if you want to study in this university a German program, of course, you have to go through this. If you're applying to an English program, I believe you wouldn't have to do the whole OSA thing. There are other programs as well, that like German programs, that you don't have to do OSA. But I just wanted to show you like how it goes. Basically, this is the test, and like you read all of this. I'm just gonna go and get the code. That's it. So you watch these physics, and basically they give you information about the subject that you are trying to apply to, and they kind of like ask you some stuff. I'm just gonna give some random answers, etc. And I know it's not nice that I'm giving like random made-up answers here, but in my opinion, it's kind of okay as long as there is no actual human being who are reading this. Like this is a completely computerized thing. I'm not wasting anyone's time is what I'm trying to say. So they're also asking you some basic questions as well. Okay, out of nowhere, suddenly like some of the questions are in English. So if you know, you can answer these in English. I cannot because I also don't know much physics. This is not like a test to get in. This is more for you to understand about the subject and the university to be able to understand you. So don't lie. Like there's no point in lying. Okay, so we are on the last page. Basically, give them your email so they can send you your OSA code, etc. Is this it? I think this is it. But at this point, we can do this. All right, the mail is sent. So let's go and check our email. I think this is the OSA that we get. Is it J2KV? Yes, this is the code that we also get in email. So we can type that in, and then OSA thing is done. We have statistical data, our personal details. So let's give those. Country of birth. This is ours. Our father. Just some. Doesn't matter. Okay, that's Turkey. Highest degree country, Turkey again. Highest degree. If you choose university, yeah, you can choose university. It doesn't ask you any additional questions. Continue to submission. We're not submitting our application yet. Okay, so we have summary. As you can see, this is gonna need to be apostille. So I confirm that my data are correct. I consent to the electronic processing data and confirm that I have uploaded the required documents completely and correctly in the appropriate fields. I acknowledge that otherwise my application will be rejected due to incompleteness. So click on that, and then we click on submit application. So these are not really issues. This needs to be possible, but still your application can be submitted. Then you're gonna get informed through email, etc., etc. Obviously, I'm not doing that right now because I don't want them to. I want to send them a fake application because that would waste the human hour, you know. So anyway, this is it. After this, your application is submitted. You have application ID, you have field of study ID, etc., etc. You'll be informed what to do next. And this is as far as I can go without actually committing fraud. So yeah, this is where we end. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video informative. If you did, you can give us a like and subscribe for more information about scholarships, about applying to universities abroad, etc., that type of thing. We also do live streams every Friday, where you can come, like it's a Q&A live stream. You can come and ask your questions. And Eamon's there with me, our expert. He answers every single question that you might have. Other than that, that's it. See you in the next one. Bye.